Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another Red Talk Flawless. So, what's good, my G?
Yes, family. What are you telling me? You blessed first and foremost.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Big up everyone in the chat. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
large
mean?
up everyone in the chat.
Quite a few things going on. Do you know what I'm saying? You, man, killing me with the Diddy talk, bro, in the chat already, you
Everyone's
know.
saying no Diddy already. You know what I'm saying? That's now
Hey,
a thing.
bro,
No
it's
Diddy.
peaking,
No
bro.
Diddy. Yeah, crazy what's going on. It's
Oh, man, they say his
crazy.
son's getting handcuffed and that, bro. It's peak.
Wait, what? They arrested his son?
His sons were in the yard, innit? And obviously, when they're raiding the yard, they have to
Yeah.
kind of hold you to make sure you don't hide things and stuff like that. So they cuff them outside, innit? So man can
That's
see
crazy.
them getting cuffed outside.
That's crazy, yo. And he wasn't there, yo. That's mad.
Nah,
That
it's
is
mad.
mad. That
Man said,
sounds
did
like
I hear the voice note of Meek and Diddy? Nah, I never heard no voice note, bro.
what
But
voice
them
note
man,
of Deacon Diddy? Is that AI or is it real people? You know what I'm saying?
that's probably not
AI
real,
thing,
bro. I'll
yeah,
be
tell
real,
me
innit?
AI.
Because AI is looking mad right now, you know.
AI has it has things crazy out here. It does for real. But yeah, when I see that, I was like getting raided. I was like, oh, they got something on him. They got something on him if they raided 100%.
Them man are saying we're gonna see my new man like Kobe, Rice and Bellingham today.
That's a bad boy trio. It's a bad boy trio. 100%.
Hopefully they don't lose, innit? Because I'm not trying to see Kobe's first start for England. These man get cooked, you know.
Hey, as long, you know what? As long as he plays well, I don't care. You can play a 10 and they get beat. I'm like, he left there with something. That's where I'm at. Let Mado ball out. As long as he plays well, that's all I'm fussed about. Forget the result. Because they play Belgium, right?
I haven't seen Belgium's lineup though. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really know. I don't know what they're doing. Are they going strong?
Let me have a look. I'm gonna literally pull this up now. 1 second.
Because it'd be interesting. And obviously, Spain. I think Spain are playing Brazil as well at the same time, which is a mad thing, bro. Which I wanted to keep half an eye on as well. Do you know what I mean? So if the England game's dead, I might switch to that game, blood. I got two sets of graphics there, bro, just in case the England game's dead like the last time, and I'll just switch it up and keep it moving, blood. I swear down, because the England games have been quite tragic at the moment.
Oh, that last game was awful. I didn't watch along. I was doing everything but watching along. We were just talking about everything and anything else. Dead out.
That's
dead
it.
out.
But man's trying to see what
I'm trying to find the lineup.
Now.
The chat will pull it up. I can't even find the lineup.
Now KDB's injured. I don't think he went. Yeah, they said he was injured anyway.
Yeah, because they're saying he could miss the game on Sunday against Arsenal. That's what they're saying. So it'll be interesting to see if he does and what the injury is. Did he actually pull out with the injury or is it precaution? Because you know what precaution means. You know when it comes to precaution, it's like Saka pulling out of the England squad with precaution. It's like he'll play Sunday. All these injury doubts. We've seen this before. Players pulling out, and it's right. Pull out into this international friendlies. Who cares?
Yeah. What's the thing saying? What's the Belgium team saying?
I haven't found the lineup. I went to search for it on Google. It's not a chat. Pull that up. And yeah, Rants, I wanted to give you your flowers again for that, and also the chat as well in your community for pulling up that special we did. That feedback has been crazy. So for those that haven't seen it, I've been running Sarcasm City TV specials all last week, and it's like the biggest and best content creators, and more so getting their full backstory. So their journey all the way from the start up until now. Rants' stream was 3 hours and 37 minutes, people. Like when I say it was in-depth conversation, it was in-depth conversation. Like we discussed absolutely everything. So big up to you for this this comment, Castro. Big up to you, man. A large up for real, for real.
Big up Ricky as well for the super chat. Come on, my G. Nah, I appreciate it, family. You don't know that. It was always good to pull up, and to be fair, it reminded me of a lot of stuff that I did, because I didn't remember half of it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man's just looking straight ahead. You know, man looking in the rear view. So I really didn't remember most of the things that we spoke about. So it was lit, man. I can't even lie.
Check it out. And that's what it's all about. Like, that's what I said at the start and said throughout. And now it's all about giving people their flowers, because you're tunnel vision and so focused. It's like you're thinking about, all right, what else I've got to do? Other aspirations, other goals, rather than all the stuff you've done. Because even the one I did yesterday with Aaron, shout out to Saeed, he did one as well. He did the same thing. He was like, I didn't even clock all the stuff I've done up until this point. Because he's thinking ahead. Yeah, it's crazy. Big up Saeed, though. But yeah,
you got Saeed in the chat.
Big up Saeed.
You're always looking mad, bro. I see you mentioned something about Toney. Where are you seeing these links, bro?
Oh, see, did you not see it? Fabrizio Romano mentioned it.
Bruv, listen, I don't listen to Fabrizio, blood. You know them ones there. I'll be honest, because he,
yeah, but it's
I
but
don't
fine.
trust him, blood. You know them ones there, like.
I'm not saying it's factual. I'm just saying he mentioned it. He was actually being interviewed by Cams. Big up to King every single time. Yeah, he was being interviewed by Culture Cams, and he had mentioned it. Like the Southgate, it's like the Southgate links. These are just rumors.
Yeah, Romano he's not reliable, blood.
Because
You
what he
know
did
them.
say, he didn't say in particular, Toney. What he said was Manchester United will definitely be in the market for a striker in the summer with Martial leaving, and he said somebody like Ivan Toney could be on their radar. So that's why I mentioned it. It's like if we go and get Ivan Toney, all right, cool.
Yeah, we're definitely in for a striker. Like I think the club have made it very, very clear, yeah, that they're gonna be looking for one.
Because we need one. Because we're short.
Yeah.
We have one. We should have three. You know what I'm saying? It should be Hojlund and two others. So if it's Hojlund, let's say it's Toney, there should then be another striker side. It shouldn't be one injury and we're down to the bare bones and people playing out of position. You got Rashford playing up top or somebody playing false nine. But this ties into Ineos, Ratcliffe, Omar Barada, everyone doing their job and us having a style. But yeah, with Ivan Toney, as much as I'm a fan of his, it's all about the price point for me on that. Because he's got a year left on his deal. It runs out 2025. He wants to leave.
Yeah.
So therefore,
100%.
It shouldn't be at 80, 90 million. No, we should
have
have
the Ivan Toney thing is something that Man United should get done,
Yes.
And should get done very quickly, bro. Like that is a statement signing, and that's also a Man United signing. Sir Alex Ferguson did it multiple times. Do you know what I'm saying? Bringing in Eric Cantona was a catalyst for us winning our first few Premier League titles under Sir Alex Ferguson. We went and we brought in Andy Cole. We went in and we brought in Dwight York. We went in and we brought Teddy Sheringham. We went in and we brought Louis Saha. Like, bro, we go to other teams in England.
Van Persie,
Berbatov. Do you know what I'm saying?
We do this all often. I didn't even realize.
Even Alan Smith, and Alan Smith was dead food, but Alan Smith was scoring goals for Leeds, and we went and done it with Alan Smith. So this is what we do as a club, innit? We go and we take the best of the rest. We've always done that, and I think it's the perfect place to start here. By going and getting Ivan Toney in it. And to be honest, bruv, it's one of them ones where hold on, bruv.
That's all good, family.
No, because I know his agent, but I'm about to message him now before I forget.
Message him. Oh, yeah. Message his agent right now, man.
Man's trying to get man is trying to hey, listen.
Message his agent right now, family. Yes. Message his agent. Without doubt. And if you not got the lineup for the England and Belgium game, let us know, please. Please put that in the chat. Much appreciated.
Let's see over. Yeah, bruv. Let me send this now, blood. Because last time I messaged him, I messaged him because he was at the I think Toney was at the Brits, innit?
Oh,
was it the Brits?
Yeah, because they made because the gal made the betting and then said too soon. I think
exactly. Yeah, and obviously his agent was there. I saw that he was there as well, innit? So I messaged him. He's a United fan, and I said, you need to get him to United. And he was like, and he just kind of laughed. He goes, yeah, we need him. That's what he said.
We do need him. 100% message his agent and see what's what. 100%. Without doubt.
Yeah, bruv. Yeah. So yeah, bruv, he needs to make it happen still, like that. So it is what it is. We need to do this Ivan Toney thing. He's a Man United striker. He's a Man United signing. This is what we've always done. So if we don't do it, we're not doing what we always done, innit? I can't take them seriously if they don't go get him. He's the only right person. And to me, it's all. When I said go get Ivan Toney, when these pagans wanted CR7, look how that turned out.
Because I've been saying about Ivan Toney, and with this, it's all about the price point. Because we should be negotiating from the position of power. With a year left on his deal, he wants to leave. There's no way we should go there and spend 80, 90, 100 M's on him. This is where now the negotiation team, we need to be moving smarter. 100%. And Toney, and that's what it is. It's all about competition for places. Having Hojlund is all well and good. We should have Toney, and there should be another. There should be competition. How is there not competition for strikers? All the strikers Rants mentioned, there was competition when they was here. When we signed Berbatov, Rooney was here, Tevez was here, Ronaldo was here. When Cole came in here, Hughes was here, Cantona was here. There's competition. When York got here, Cole was here. Can't remember. I think Ollie might have been here. Even when we signed Sheringham, there's always competitions for for places. So that's what it is. So yes, go and sign Ivan Toney and Hojlund, and then that's good competition for that space. Again, I can't stress this enough though. All about price point for me. We have to go and be willing to walk away from the deal if the price gets too high. Do not go and get bumped. Don't go and splash 100 M's. I'll be gassed.
No, we're not doing that, bro. This is I think this is the new Manchester United, and this Toney only joins if a better side's not in for him. Let me tell you something for free. Yeah, Liverpool just spent 100 million on noodles, yeah, and they've got Jota, and they've got Salah, and they've got Diaz, and they've got Gakpo. They're not in for a striker, bro. You know what I mean? They're definitely not in for a striker. They might be in for a wide player, and even then, they'd probably have to sell someone. So Liverpool ain't a threat, blood.
And even
go and get an Ivan Toney. It's only really Arsenal, bro.
Even with Liverpool, a lot is dependent, like with Manchester United. Who's their next manager? Does their next manager want to sign an Ivan Toney? Does he fit their style of play? That's the same with us. Like now, I think that even though I think Ivan Toney can adapt to any style of play, the new manager might say, "Nah, I want a striker that does more of this." So we don't know, and this ties in again. Everything comes back to the team, the hierarchy type of thing. With Arsenal, Arsenal are definitely a threat, 100. And if he goes Arsenal, he goes Arsenal. Would I prefer him to come Manchester United? Absolutely, but again, right price point. Right.
I don't think he goes Arsenal though. Still,
what makes you say that?
They've been linked with Gyökeres, in it, and it's one of them ones where Gyökeres is probably going to be the cheaper of the two. So
you reckon it's just a cheaper option, and that's why
bro. You know what it is with Arteta, yeah? It's like I don't think he's gonna spend big money on a striker, because why would he? Like, their man spent 60 million on Havertz, yeah. I don't see them spending more than 60 million on one player again. Like, I just don't really see it.
So you reckon that's what it is?
Nah, bro, because Arteta's never struck me as the manager that thinks, oh, one piece of the puzzle and then we're there. You know them ones, like one signing. Because really, when you look at Arsenal, yeah, like one centre forward signing completely transforms, yeah.
Absolutely, I agree.
I think like completely, bro.
And
as much as their wide players ain't that good, yeah. If they're getting goals, nah, they're not though, innit? But if they're getting goals from their strikers, yeah.
Sorry, then, I know that's triggered Arsenal fans. That's why I'm laughing.
But it's fine. If they're getting goals from their strikers, it's calm. You know, like that. If you get Toney and he's gonna get you 20 Premier League goals, then their wide players aren't really an issue. Like the fact that Saka's stinking the place up and still getting stats, like it will go over loads of people's heads, innit? But he's been awful for quite a while, innit? And Martinelli's been, I guess he's been injured. And when he's played, he's been shy anyway. But if you get a Toney that's going to guarantee you 20 goals, them two not performing doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I think he's a great foil for them as well. I think the way Toney plays, he creates so much more than Saka and Martinelli. And they already score goals as well. And then you add in a Trossard alongside that as well. A Jesus if you play out wide. That's why if I'm Arsenal and I'm Arteta, I go, yes, go and sign Ivan Toney. Because not only does he improve the first 11, he improves the squad overall. You can then play Jesus as a backup winger to Saka as well. Facts. So I think it makes sense. And again, price point, it's all on what price are they starting at.
It's true. And also, he can't bully Saliba if he plays for Arsenal. You know, like that. So it's one of them ones where they should go get him. He should be their number one target.
I don't get why they would not. Especially, again, I can't stress this enough. You lot are going to be tired of me saying this. Price. Year left on his deal. 60 M's. Why not? You say to Brentford, hey, 60 M's are losing for free in 6 months.
If Arsenal are serious, they go do it, innit? They go do it. I think he's more likely to end up at Chelsea, or I would love him to end up at Man United. I just don't trust us to get the deal done. What do you say, Rants? We got money. Bro, Arsenal always have money, but it's how will you spend it? Do you know what I mean? Because you lot have been one window away, from winning the title for like 3 years. You know them ones there? Like literally. So it's one of them
Everyone
ones.
Can see what they need. That's the crazy part about Arsenal. We all look at
Arsenal fans know what they need as well, but Arteta never does it.
Yeah, shout out Mikel Arteta doing the Lord's work.
See, look, even mine said, who knows what Arsenal will do? Arteta does something. He does it all the time. If Arteta knows he needs a centre back, a centre mid, and a striker, he'll get a left winger and a left back. He'll do that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I fully hear I don't get why they did what because they tried to address those areas apart from, because I think, they didn't even sign a striker in the summer because Rice and Havertz was signed as a midfielder. Don't get it mistaken, people. Havertz was signed as a midfielder and he realized, oh crap, it don't work, and then he started playing him up top. But yeah, Toney is crazy. Apparently, Arteta don't like his attitude.
Bro, I've heard these attitude rumors as well. about Ivan Toney as well, bro. Look, to be honest, yeah,
Go on.
I'm not surprised that if Arteta overlooks him because he doesn't like his attitude, it doesn't surprise me because he's got too much character to play for Arsenal. I'll be honest. It's one of them ones where, you know what I watched, yeah, that made me think, yeah, that place is weird, yeah. They showed a clip from, do you remember the clip from the documentary when Ben Wright was sitting there with who's your assistant, guys, the Spanish brother? That
Are you
was
talking about what AirPod Albert? Him? Or is it someone else?
I don't know, someone else. He was sitting there with Ben White and he was talking about his attributes and that, and he was probably just sucking him off. And I was thinking, bro, this is not how you speak to a grown man. You know, the ones there, like if you're trying to motivate someone, yeah, that you're a bit more direct. He was treating him like he was a child, like, do you know what I mean? I'm thinking this is a grown man, yeah, that's on the tanning bed every day, blood. And he was talking to man like he was a baby. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, nah, bro, you don't talk to grown men like this. This is a bit too like, this is how you talk to nursery children. It wasn't a proper like, whereas when you see, like, for instance, with Jose's guys and that, when they go and they talk to guys, they say, yo, we've been watching your thing. You need to improve on this. You need to do this. You do this well. Everything was just proper, like, soft in it. And I was thinking, bro, like,
you didn't like the approach. You thought the approach.
Nah, because it's just like you're treating these guys like children. And the thing is, when you treat adults like children, yeah, you kind of take accountability away from them, innit? The difference between a child and an adult is accountability. That's the difference. Because if a child misbehaves at school, what do? They tell their parents. Yeah. When you misbehave as an adult, what happens? You go to jail.
Yeah, you are punished.
You are punished, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. And it's like they treat them with kiddie gloves at Arsenal, innit? So that looks like that's the kind of personality they like, innit? Everyone say hello to Declan, bro. Like Ivan Toney
like
doesn't fit into that. Yeah, Ivan Toney doesn't fit into that, but Xhaka didn't fit into that, and that's why I think they should have kept Xhaka in it, because you need players that are not that.
And I've had this conversation in regards to Ivan Toney. This was a couple of weeks back, and someone had mentioned this about not wanting him because of his attitude. I said, what did he do? When did this become a thing? What did he do that his attitude is getting questioned? Like, and people speak about how he spoke about Brentford. So then I said, so we're taking one action that he's done, or one action he's done on 3 or 4 occasions, and saying he has a bad attitude. That's unfair, because there's been no talks of anything else other than Ivan Toney being an ultimate professional in his entire career.
But also, even if that don't mean nothing, when I compare that to Alex Ferguson, yeah, how he dealt with Eric Cantona, for instance, do you know what I'm saying? And Eric Cantona literally had a reputation of violence, bro, everywhere. Yeah, like, Man United is probably the only club here that you never put hands on someone in it. And the funny thing is, I watched the other day the Alex Ferguson documentary on Prime, yeah.
Oh, it's on Prime. Okay.
On Prime, and he said that Platini told him to sign Cantona in it, and well, he basically said, "Why don't you sign Eric Cantona in it?" Yeah. And Alex Ferguson obviously had heard that he had a bad attitude and that, and he said, listen, when I spoke to Cantona, I didn't even bring it up because I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Man's here to win football matches. And also, Alex Ferguson knows that he don't have a good reputation either, bro. People just chat shit. Alex Ferguson's always had a reputation for being
from. So even with Ivan Toney, like with Cantona, like Leeds sold him to us because they thought he was a bad apple.
Yeah.
Again, I can't clarify this enough. What has Ivan Toney done to be warranted with a bad attitude? Just because he's had moments where you could say, "Oh, his attitude has been wrong," does not mean he has a bad attitude. He's been the ultimate professional throughout his career. Like, there's never been any stories. Like,
it's just that he's confident, bro. Because I'll be honest, yeah, man said he mentions leaving Brentford every week.
Okay. All right. So he don't mention it every week. But even if he does, he's mentioned it a few times. All right. But what about so if that's the case, and the reason why I was ready for this, because we've had this discussion. What about Harry Kane when he was trying to get a move away from Spurs?
Bruv, you went on Sky, bro.
Was that with Gary Neville? Was Gary that Neville?
Yeah, playing golf.
Does he have a bad attitude? What about when he refused to turn up to training for a couple of weeks? Is that a bad attitude? What about when his form fell off a cliff for the first 6 months and Spurs fans were going at him? Is that a bad attitude? Or does he have the complexion for the protection? What we talking about here? No, I think Harry Kane is the ultimate professional. However, I think just at that moment in time, he acted unprofessional. people get it mistaken the same way great players can have bad games. It don't make you a bad player. No, you're in
just
bad
because
form.
you act unprofessional, it doesn't mean you are unprofessional.
Unprofessional overall.
Furthermore, if he was so unprofessional, how did this brother manage to get banned, keep himself in shape, hire his own trainer, train every day and come back and hit the ground running, bro?
And
do you know what I'm saying? Because he's a consummate professional, bro. And on top of that, so what if he spoke about leaving the club? It don't matter. Like, it didn't affect his performances.
No,
because he was still dragging these men through the mud. It would be different if he down tools, Do you know what I mean? Because it's funny.
If he down tools like Harry
Arsenal
Kane
fans can't talk about that because look at Fabregas, bro. He's one of your best ever players, bro. And that Brer faked an injury to leave you.
In a Barcelona, he was in a Barcelona shirt at the Euro.
Bro, this Brer had some mystery back injury, and then as soon as he went to Barcelona, he was running like he got a new battery pack. Do you know what I'm saying? He was completely fine. So when we talk about Ivan Toney's lack of professionalism, it doesn't stand up.
It don't add up. It don't make sense. And again, there's no reports. Just because he's spoken about leaving Brentford, which I actually disagree with, to be honest. I don't think he should be saying it week in, week out. But I don't think he's a bad.
But he didn't though. But if he's asked,
if he's asked,
he's gonna say, obviously my ambitions are higher than this, because there's nothing wrong with that.
It's you know, it's more the Snapchat when he was with the girl and he was like, fuck Brentford. It's like, yo, why you say fuck me for?
But that was weird though. I don't understand why. I don't understand why he did that. But
that's the
we need to know, but we need to know the full story behind.
Yeah, we need to know the context
because at the end of the day, the context of fuck Brentford could have been similar to the Harry Kane situation, where I've had a gentleman's agreement, with the chairman that I can leave, and then he's blocked me. So man said, "I fuck Brentford."
You
know, like that. It could have been that.
Funny. Yeah, it could have been that, and it's out of context.
It could have really been that.
People always get it mistaken. Just because you've acted unprofessional does not mean you are unprofessional overall. Because we've heard nothing, even since he's been back. There's no training ground bust ups, no issues with players, coaches, staff, fans, nothing. As far as I know, ultimate professional throughout his entire. Man's 28. So all of a sudden he turns 28 and man's just all of a sudden unprofessional. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
So this is it. So the fuck Brentford thing, it could mean anything. But the problem with how he did the fuck Brentford thing is, Brentford fans could take it as when he said fuck Brentford, he means fuck us. Instead of he could have just said fuck the chairman, which is what James Harden did with my man.
Oh yeah, with the what's it called? With was it at the not the Clippers? Was it at the Nets?
No, it was at the Nets, but it was the brother that he moved for, the guy that was in the front office, bro.
Because they promised him more money on the back end.
They promised him more money, bro, at the back end, and then they fucked him. They owed him bread. You know what I mean? At the Sixers, I think it was in Philly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Daryl. It was Daryl Morey, bro. It's Daryl Morey. He said, fuck that guy. Instead of saying fuck the franchise, he said, fuck him.
That guy,
and he said, I'll never play for him again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it could have been a situation like that. But the problem is, because he said fuck Brentford, it sounds like man saying fuck the whole club. Like everyone there.
It sounds wild. And the fact that man's partying as well. Just the visual looks bad as well. The visual looks bad. But I'm inside of Ivan Toney. Like I said, on the pitch, and you hear no stories. It's just I don't like people when they say attitude, but then people will brush it under the carpet for Kane. Even you think Ivan Toney and Harry Kane are both unprofessional. Either you think they're both professional, or you think they're both professional and they both had unprofessional moments. Because like I said, let's not forget Harry Kane down tools for Spurs. His form fell off a cliff.
And that's it. And he was probably licked as well, bro. Because I swear, he probably licked. Because if he was on a boat, he was licked, bro. Man's on a boat with snow bunnies, bro. Man was drunk, man. You know, like that. He's probably drunk, and you know, a man so lit didn't even realize there was a camera pointed in man's face. You know, like that. So it's just one of them ones where, bro, it can happen to anyone. And man's 25 years old at the time, bro. Like, it's easily done. You know what I'm saying? It's easily done, bro. Like, I'll be honest. So it's just not even that deep. You know what I mean, it's not even that deep, bro. So
it wasn't. That's why I've said, like, I've not looked at that and gone, I don't want him at the club. Like, if you don't want him at the club, just say because of his level. Like, just say, all right, I don't think he's good. Cool, then that's a whole different conversation. But start bringing
but the thing is, nobody can turn around and say Ivan Toney's not good though. This is the problem. Like when you look at his Premier League record, and you look at the team he plays for, Like,
don't get mistaken. You know that, Rants.
bro,
I know that.
there's
I
not
think
a single striker in the league that I'm taking ahead of him.
facts.
None.
I think most sensible people know that. But as we know in this content creator space and talking to fans, some people, a lot of people and a lot of fans are just not very bright. Because these are the same fans who will tell you Bruno's the answer, Rashford's the answer. For example, Ten Hag's the answer. Ollie should have stayed. Maguire's the list goes on and on. So it's not. I already not even got the chat up. I know there's people in the chat saying, "Yeah, Toney's not good enough." I know it. It happened in my chat earlier, talking about, "Oh, Toney's not good enough." Why? Based off of what? But we didn't manage to like get into it fully. I think he's quality, and I think if you put him in a better team with better players, you'll see even better from him.
He's different.
I don't know what he can do more. He was like, "Oh, Premier League proven. He did his thing. He's at Brentford. He's at Brentford." And he's the reason they don't get relegated.
This is spot on. A good manager handles the personality, because his personality is the same personality why he takes games by the scruff of the neck, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Why he sticks it on centre backs, bro. Like that same personality that he has, yeah. You need that, bro.
Yeah.
You need that. We spent 70 million, yeah, on Rasmus Hojlund, and Rasmus Hojlund, yeah, ain't even a quarter of Ivan Toney, bro.
You know who's better at it?
That's it. So we go, if we need to spend another 70 million, we go and spend that 70 million and we go and get Ivan Toney.
Yeah, for real. I hate you, fam. Trust.
No, that's what I'm saying. Hey, big up my G for the super chat, bro. Come on, G. You ready for what it is, man? For the cigars, bro. The smoke along, bro. It's coming. I'm telling you. When Ten Hag gets sacked, bro. Listen, we're doing a smoke along. We're lighting up people. I'm telling you, man. Got the cigars here. You know what I'm saying? We're smoking up. You know what I'm saying? Big up my brother for the super chat. But nah, 100% Ivan Toney, yeah, is him.
I've been talking about Ivan Toney.
We need to pattern it.
Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm sold. You know what I'm saying in that. Sold 100% without doubt.
No, we need to do it with the Ivan Toney thing. That's one English player I don't mind going and getting. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the funny thing is, yeah, when man's looking at obviously everyone that's coming in now, it was one of them things where I remember, before it all happened, remember when we were choosing between Qatar and Ratcliffe and that? Yeah, my biggest concern with Ratcliffe coming in was the whole Brexit FC thing, bro. That was my biggest concern, bro, because I was just like, I don't want these Englishmen to come in, yeah, and bring through a bag of
just English players,
man. You know them ones, and English ballers and that. Yeah, because the fact that I went back and I watched the Silent Ferguson doc again, I watched it like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
and one of the first things he did when he came in here was flood Manchester with scouts and do all these other things, and he wanted to basically honor the Busby way and bringing young players through and all that. And that's cute and everything, yeah, but we need to win football matches.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And what I don't want us to do, obviously Wilcox, yeah, is as good as it gets in terms of like, he's got a good connection. Obviously he was at what do you call it? He was at Man City, and also I think recently he was at Southampton. Southampton have one of the best academies also.
In terms of bringing players through and scout, and they seem to scout players as well. That's why Liverpool went through that period where they was raiding them a lot.
Yeah, Southampton, yeah, they do, and they got a great academy. Like they do a lot of their scouting in London, Southampton. Funnily enough,
I did not know that.
Yeah, so they got a base. They got a base in London. I know because I used to see one of the physios that worked there. To sort my leg out. So it was one of them ones where I only recently found out, maybe like a couple of years ago, that Southampton had like a campus out, like a under 21 campus in London, bro. So so that's where they get a lot of their players from, innit? And it's one of them ones where, bro, like, cool, that's fine, innit? Our academy needs to be better because our academy's rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely our academy needs to be producing more, which is very tough because what we're looking for. And even with the English thing, my problem with it is, why is it a nationality thing? It should be quality. That's what it is. Quality should be the number one thing on the list. Does this player have the quality to do what needs to be done? Does this whether it's a director of football? Why is a passport a thing? Why is your nationality a thing? All these things that don't matter. I really don't get it. And yeah, just to clarify to that last comment, yeah, the Ivan Toney tweet was funny. And then even his response when they got beat was funny too. He said, yeah, man, what do you say? We took their we balled out today. We took their ball.
You said nice kick about with the lads or something like that.
Nice kick about. And then when they got beat, he was like, yeah, the year 11s took our ball. Yeah. Like that's funny. I'm sorry, that don't mean that has no bearing or impact on the game whatsoever. Has none whatsoever.
And you know what? Bringing in these young guys, yeah, bro. I'll be real. I don't have a problem with these guys trying to turn the academy into City's academy because City now have the best academy. It used to be us. I don't mind them doing it. However, the first team needs to be sorted. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Ashworth, bro, like, I'll be honest. I never wanted an English DOF. I never wanted one. I know.
Particular reason why? Go on.
Yeah, like I never wanted the English DOF because I know, that in order for us to get back to the top, we need, to shop well in the foreign market, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
We need to, innit? Like, there's no if, buts, or maybes. It's the only way.
Yeah.
And the fact that Solskjaer saying Man United have dossiers, of all the players you can imagine and all these things, that's all right having the dossiers, but bro, we need to start pulling the trigger and getting these players in at good prices while we still can. Because the fact that we missed out on Caicedo, Alvarez,
basically that list that Ragnick had.
Yeah, bro.
The list
that Ragnick had, and he just randomly just rattled it out in a press conference. Do you know what I mean? Akanji, all these man, we could have ended up getting. They all end up coming to England and going somewhere else, innit? And it's like, we need to be moving like that.
Agreed.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we need to be doing. And does Ashworth do that? I hope so. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones where I'm looking at the guys he's brought in, and he's brought in some good players and stuff like that. But bro,
they're not top. They're not creme de la creme. They're not the
they're not worldies, innit? Like, they're not worldies though. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that we need to bring in absolute worldies at Man United, but
there needs to be a certain level and a certain standard that they don't drop below.
Yeah, exactly.
The person who mentioned it in the chat about the homegrown thing, and we need certain players, we need certain English players because of the quota. That's all well and good. Go and get the best of the best. There's an English player out there that none of us are talking about who is of a quality to do what needs to be done. You're telling me we can't find an English central midfielder or someone who fits the quota who's not better than McTominay? Everyone needs to be fired if that's the case. Everybody needs to be sacked. Johnny Evans, I will keep. He mentioned Maguire, McTominay, and he said Luke Shaw. If we can't go get a centre back, a left back, and a central midfielder who hit the quota, it's only 3 positions. Go and do it. And yes, people, it is an extremely tough job, but you are compensated extremely well to do said job. Go and do it. And that's on Omar Barada and the DOF, whoever that is, and the technical director and the head of recruitment and the scouts. This is on everybody as a collective to do this right now. Go and improve the first team. Again, is it extremely tough? Yes. But like I said, you are compensated extremely well to do so. That's why I don't want to hear about nationality in regards to players in certain positions, certain players in certain positions. I understand the quota, same way upstairs as well in the hierarchy. Should not be a nationality thing. It shouldn't be, oh, my man's Italian, so let's just get him in. Or my man's Spanish, or my man's... Who's the best for the job? How about that? That's what it's quality.
That's it, bro. So with these players, it's like, it doesn't look like we're going to go out and spend big money on ready-made players very often, which means the players that we bring in, they have to be levels above what's here, innit?
And that should be the aim. First teamers, we should be aiming to improve the first 11, not squad. No, all right, he'll be backup. Go and get first team players. Go and get a left back that is better than Luke Shaw. Go and get a right back that's better than Delo and Wan-Bissaka, whichever one of them staying. Go get a central attacking midfielder who is better than Bruno. Go get someone who's older and better than Kobbie Mainoo right now. Ivan Toney fits that category better than Hojlund. Then all of a sudden, them starters who aren't good enough become squad players, and the players on the bench then get moved on. Then everyone's fighting for places. Yeah, Frimpong counts as homegrown. Like, go and do it, and it doesn't have to cost a lot. People always get mistaken thinking you have to spend big money to improve your team. Not if you scout correctly.
100%.
Not
So
if you scout correctly. No, it's not.
So this is what we need to do, because even the rumors of McTominay staying, even though I don't think they're legit, because they're saying about Ratcliffe, bro. It's not Ratcliffe's job, to choose who comes and goes.
Yes.
So, like, bro, like the club's been trying to get rid of McTominay for the last season or two. I don't see them making a U-turn on Scott. Scott is 26 years old or 27. Yeah, he's 27. He's not getting any better.
No.
So there is absolutely no reason to give someone like Scott McTominay a new deal. Like, he's not good enough.
Like, what does he's no loss. You can go and get someone who replaces what he does. If his contract's running out, let's say he's got 6 months left on his deal, nobody is banging down the door to come and we need to get Scott McTominay signed it. And to this, it says, would Hojlund accept a bench role for Toney, though, flawless? Let's say hypothetically, Chelsea through and through, he decides he doesn't want to. All right, you know what you say to him? All right, the door's there. You don't want to stay and fight for your place. Cool, you can bounce.
Bro, forget accepting a bench role. This is Manchester United.
Yeah, you move.
You're 20 years old, yeah?
You move.
You ain't a Man United starting player, bro. Do you know what I mean? You know the club that you signed for.
Right now, yeah. So that's
why they shouldn't have given him the 11.
Yeah, and that's what's on Hojlund to do as well, is to improve his game. All right, you want to start, perform better than Toney. That's now your aim. He's the guy. Let's say it's Toney hypothetically. Toney's the starting striker. You want his spot? Guess what? How about you do it? 70 million bench for. Hey, it is what it is. I don't care about the money. How come we don't say this about Manchester City? How come we don't say this about Nunes when he's on the bench for Liverpool?
It's true. They spent 60 million on Doku, and he's a bench player.
Doku's a bench player. What are we talking about here? How much was Nunes? Does he not sit on the bench? Has he not been moved position? You know what Hojlund could do? All right, let me evolve my game even further. Let me go and play right wing. So yeah, 70 million bench player, that's going to happen. Same way we had Juan Sebastian Varane as a squad player when he was here, for those that don't know. And he was a record fee at the time. It was like 28, 29 million.
Yeah, like
he held bench. When we signed De Gea, initially, he held bench. What are we talking about here? Rio Ferdinand, record signing. He held bench for a period. Taking it back, you are gonna. Why does a price tag determine whether you are a starter or not? And that's the last regime. I'd hear it more if the current regime bought Hojlund for 70 million, then went and signed Toney. Then I'd be like, that's backwards, because you know what you're signing him for. They have to deal with the cards they're dealt in regards to Hojlund's not on Ineos. That's not a Barada. That's not their signing. They have to look at it. Yo, he's a bench player. All right, so be it. And you know what the thing is? I think he'd be a good squad player. I think he actually has his uses, Hojlund, as we've seen from his form. So you put him with a better manager, a better system, and better players, you'll get better out of him. Then he's not playing week in, week out. He's not the guy that's starting week in, week out and we're saying you're the go-to guy. No. Ivan Toney, you're the go-to guy. Whoever the right winger and left winger is, you're the go-to guys. Hojlund off the bench. We play in 4 competitions. He's going to get game time. You play Premier League, European, whether that's Champions League or Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup. And he's going to pick up injuries. He's going to get suspended. He's going to have suspensions. And he's also going to have loss of form. So guess what? We need 3. I'm saying go get another striker. We need 2. Go get a younger striker than Hojlund. And I said this all last summer as well. So yeah, man. And I actually think Hojlund will stay and fight for his place because he seems like the type. But this is to any player at Manchester United. If you do not want to be here, leave.
But where's he going? Like, he's just coming. He ain't set the world alight, yeah?
No.
And also, he's a squad player anyway. The biggest problem was giving him the 11, and that shows you how badly this club's been run. Because that should have never been on the table. He should have got the 17. That was his number.
Yeah, or something, or a high number, and that ties.
17 was his number, but then they went and gave it to flipping Nacho, brother. And the problem is, he hadn't done nothing to get the number 17 shirt, bro. Do you know what I mean? The guy played 3 months of last season or something like that, and all of a sudden he gets a low shirt number. That's how you know this club's finished, bro.
And that's
this club just all cares about commercial. This club just cares about commercial stuff. He should never be 17. This guy should never be number 11 either, bro. Never.
You know what?
He's a squad player. Both of them are squad players.
I was just about to say that. They should be off the bench. It should be we're chasing the game, and we got Garnacho, Hojlund, and another on the bench. Like, all right, we can switch this up. And it's Ivan Toney, a better left winger than Garnacho, and then all of a sudden, that's the improvement. And I genuinely think Hojlund will stay. But I'm just using that because people have asked me that question before. Or what if a player doesn't want to do this? Leave. That's what, if we're talking about being ruthless and being cutthroat and being back to Manchester, better players than anybody in our squad has held bench before. Better players, top quality players have held bench before. So
bro, we used
why
to have
can't you
Cole on the
help them?
bench sometimes, and York on the bench sometimes,
York,
and you and
Sheringham.
man are asking Will Hojlund to sit on the bench. Bro, sit your ass down, bro.
I've seen the guy behind you in the green screen get dropped. Beckham's been dropped before. I've seen Beckham on the bench. You know what I'm saying? For Ollie, when Ollie was playing right wing for a period of time, for those that don't know. Giggs has been dropped before. Anybody can get dropped. Like, what we talking about here? Like, you're not above being dropped here. It's Manchester United FC. It's not insert player name FC. So, yeah, you stay and you fight for your place and understand there's going to be competition. Same way Pep at Manchester City. I hate using them, but they are the example. Anybody can get dropped. Anybody. If they play Arsenal on the weekend, if De Bruyne and Haaland are not playing, is anyone batting an eyelid? No. We're like, all right, Pep just doing Pep stuff. No one's guaranteed us. And they've been the benchmark and the best team in the country for a number of years now. So that goes to show. And guess what happens at Manchester City when you don't want to be there? All right, we'll move you on. That man moved on Cancelo halfway through the season. January. Didn't even have a replacement lined up and moved him on and won a treble.
Facts.
How much more evidence do you need to do? I'm tired of this, man. Like, and this ain't aimed at Hojlund because I genuinely think he'll stay. But this whole notion from fans of, oh, what if the player's unhappy? All right, be unhappy.
You know, be unhappy, bro. Like, this player ain't done nothing in football to be unhappy with being on the bench at Man United. You're lucky you're even here.
Yeah, like,
that's the way I see it.
Your game, and he seems like the type because that whole period of time when he went 20 plus games without a goal, I never seen him throw it in. I never seen him not trying, like, and he managed to turn it around and get into some good form before he got injured. So it seems his mentality is spot on. Like, we talk a lot about mentality from players. This will show the mentality. And I want this club to have this mentality. We get the very best in all positions at the football club. But hey,
facts. And this thing is what I've been saying about Ratcliffe. You don't bring in Barada, yeah, put him on the dough that they would have put him on, yeah, to be making footballing decisions. It's not his job to make footballing decisions. And this is why, yeah, the new manager will be down to Barada. Like, Barada will decide who the new gaffer is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna worry about that. It's not going to be Ratcliffe, bro. That's not his job. It's not his expertise, bro. Him and Ashworth will sit down and they'll decide who it's going to be. And that's why I genuinely believe when you go and bring in someone like Barada, you have to assume that straight away he's got his own manager in mind. Yes. Straight away. I would be like, bro, extremely surprised and disappointed.
Yeah.
If he decided, yeah, that he's going to stick with this manager. One thing's for sure is the fact that it's Barada's decision. You know that Southgate was, bruv, that was never a thing, bro.
Just reports, rumors. They know what they're doing. And yeah, and big up to Lordinho as well, man. Much appreciated.
Yeah, big up, my bro.
And like, that's what it is. He would not only have people in mind for managers, he'd also have people in mind for all areas. If he's the CEO, he's got people in mind for, he's got contacts. Oh, such and such would be good for
yeah, well, Wilcox again worked with him at Man City.
Yeah, he's gonna have, and that's in any aspect. That's like someone coming to you, Rants, and saying, we want you to run a content creator footballing space, and we need you to get a few United fans, Arsenal, Liverpool. You're gonna have people in mind. All right, such and such would be good for that. Such and such would be good for that. It's the same exact principles. That's what it is. Well, yeah, we'll see. Like Omar Barada, everybody else, you on the clock. Time is ticking. So let's see what you do this summer.
That's it. So yeah, like for me, there's just no way in it. There's no way. We just need to make sure that obviously the Wilcox, Ashworth, the English thing, yeah. Man need to hope that that's mainly for the academy, bro. And then man ain't running around trying to sign up there these English Donnies, bro. I'm trying to turn us into Brexit FC, blood, because I see us get linked to that Dewsbury Hall, bro, or something.
Yeah. Oh, the Leicester Don. Yeah. I've heard about that. Hopefully
that,
not.
Man.
Hopefully,
listen, it's not even that he's not good, yeah. It's that I don't want you, blood. Like, you're not a Man United player. Like, Man United never bought players like that. If we wanted players like Dewsbury Hall, yeah, we just brought them through the academy. Like, we never bought them. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't buy players of that ilk or that caliber, bro. Like, that's crazy. I'd rather promote a youth from the youth team than buy someone like him. We got Kobe Mino.
Talk about
Do you know what I mean? Players like that.
Mino's the quality that we should be bringing through.
Exactly.
That should be the level. That should be the level.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, like, I know it's going to be easy to link us to these players because we've got Ashworth, who's British, the owners that are British, but hopefully that ain't the route we're going down. I rate Morgan Gibbs White. I'd rather be linked with Gibbs White than Dewsbury Hall, blood.
I'd rather, you know what we do? Hey, scouts, go get some players of
because Gibbs White is one of the best players in the under-21s for England. So if we were linked with him, yeah, that wouldn't necessarily be something that that bothered me. The problem is, yeah, Dewsbury Hall, bruv, allow it. Like, man, no, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm with, you know, I'm with. Go get players who instantly improve our first team. That's what I want. First team level. Ivan Toney fits. I was saying that, like, he fits what I'm talking about. If we're gonna go sign players from within the Premier League, go get the very best of the very best who go. Yeah, he's an improvement. And go outside of the Premier League as well. And then as Madison says, it depends on what style of football we want to play. That should already be being decided now.
That should already have been decided. Not even being decided. That's already in place.
Yeah, that should be the top. That should be the hot topic of conversation. When they have their list, when they have their board meeting, that's number one in red, underlined, bold, italic, style of play. Because then they should already be identified, okay, what players we have currently at the squad who fit this, what players at the squad don't, a list of managers who play whatever that said style is. And we should already be approaching and talking to these managers. And that's what it should be. But we'll see.
And this is the only thing that's been comforting to me is that Ashworth he's used the foreign market well. But it's just like, why as soon as man gets to Man United, we're linked to all these English dons?
You know why. You know
what I'm saying? And that's why it's
English player.
And that's why I think it is the Man United English player thing, but also it's the British owners and these men are just throwing names out there. This is why the majority of the names that we're hearing, I don't believe that they're legit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that they're legit. Even when we got linked to Southgate, this is when I was like, yo, it's a slow week, blood, when man's getting linked to Gareth Southgate.
It's a slow time. Yeah, I get you. I hear you. Trust me.
It's a slow week, bro. You know what I mean? Because the guy's not done nothing in his club football career. And also in an international career, he's not won nothing, bro. So it's like these men are making things up.
Because they know. English manager, Manchester United, clicks, views, replies, interaction, conversation. That's because I don't even know where that broke from. I don't even think anybody reliable has said that. I could be wrong. The chat will let me know. But to my knowledge, it hasn't come from a reliable source.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, most of these lot are fake, man. 100%.
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. That's it. A man is saying, he said he wants a British core and all these other things. But bro, even the British core, yeah, like you can take that however you want to take that, bro. Because you could look at Man City and say John Stones, Kyle Walker, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish. Do you know what I mean? They got a few British players. So
you know what they have? Quality.
But they've got quality. They've got the best of the English, yeah. And then on top of that, yeah, they're part of the spine, but they're not the spine.
Yeah, they're not the sole part of it. Like if you say, all right, United English, and you say Mano, Toney, let's say we won't have Bellingham, but like Bellingham, etc.
And then say Gibbs White. And then
like it's actually quality players you look at and go, okay, forget nationality. Like, because I don't know where this myth came from that it's a nationality thing. Like, I have no issue with the British core people. Is the core good? That because when we've had a British core previously, we talk about Sir Alex. You know what? That man had an abundance. Skill. The skill level was through the roof. So
and if also, them man got almost bred to be Man United players. Like Sir Alex Ferguson was talking about. He was prepping these guys for when it was their time. From early, like he was making sure they had the right mentality, all these other things. You know what I'm saying? So it was a project. The Scholes, but Giggs, Neville's thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that just happened by accident. Like these men were being prepared to go into the first team and do what they did, bro. So even this English quota again, like it's the homegrown quota. It's not an English quota.
And cool with it.
So yes, that means you can have players like Paul Pogba was homegrown.
Yeah, he's
Like,
classed into that.
that's what I'm saying. So it's a homegrown quota, which is completely different. It's completely different, bro. You know what I mean? So hopefully, and also when you bring people through the academy, also, like, that's them. That is them, bro. Do you know what I mean? Them man qualify anyway. So if United are going to be bringing players through like we always do, we ain't got to worry, bro. We need to get rid of some of these English players.
Get rid of the players who are not good enough. That's what it is. Don't worry about no quality thing. Go and replace them with quality. Like go replace them with players with high skill level. Like forget I don't care about the nationality of the core. I can't stress this enough. If it happens to be English, all right, cool. Is it good? If you're telling me the core is Stones and Foden and Grealish levels, bet. All right, but don't bring me Maguire, McTominay, Rashford, and say, yeah, that's the core we got. No, absolutely not.
Trust me, and Elise, counts as homegrown, even though like technically he's French, innit? But he does count as homegrown, and we've been linked to him. So
see, that's a player I'm looking at and I go,
he's a baller. He improves us immediately. That's the kind of player you get.
You're one, even though the only thing I have an issue with is the injury record. Other than that, I go, yes. That's that price point is correct. Does he fit the style? Don't just go get him because he's Elise. Cool. But well, again, I got so many questions, and we'll discuss this further again. I know the board got to get this right. Hey, Barado, everybody else, you on the clock. Whoever the DOF is, whoever. Because we not actually signed one yet, have we?
No, we're still waiting for my man.
You still waiting? Okay. First.
So I mean, all right, man said discussions between Kobe Mino and Nando's. I allow it, but they're just going for the black brothers, trying to give them sauce and that. Like, what are we doing?
Oh wait, because they got.
Listen, if another black player gets a Nando's sauce, then we riot, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because they can't.
Why, wait, is I can't even want to say it.
Saka's got one. Brother, I had it yesterday. I went Nando's yesterday. It's dead.
So it's actually a Nando's thing. I didn't know it was through Nando's.
It's dead. It's like
I don't even feel comfortable asking for that, man.
It's kind of like a spicy ketchup sweet kind of thing. It's dead, innit? I'll be real.
I don't even feel comfortable saying that. Like Saka sauce, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been saying. Like, yo, I don't even know. I can't even. And I say it like, yo, even my guy Jezzy was on stream, so he's like, I can't go to the restaurant and ask for Saka sauce. No Diddy, no.
That's crazy. Man, I can't ask for that, bro. You can't ask for that. Nando's with my brethren James in it, and he's an Arsenal fan. I know he went beeline straight for that. You know what I'm saying? Them man there. Straight away. It's crazy though, but they can't give two black man sauces at Nando's. We have to boycott that if they do that. That's crazy.
Get the big bag, man. That's what I would say. Make sure you add a couple extra zeros on that. Yeah, definitely. Make sure.
It's crazy. But yeah, bro. I can't lie. Nando shagged him still. It's not the one. But it's not the one, bro. I mean, it's not the one.
Get your bread, man. I'm all about seeing young black men get their bread, man. Get the money.
Yeah, but bro, it's better than Prime, innit? At least they ain't got them kids drinking them numbers and that. So
the
game is the game.
Yeah.
The game is the game, people. So that's it. So yeah, hopefully Kobe might know that they don't do that to him as well, bro, because that's crazy. I can't lie. Hopefully that's fake. And that's what I mean. It's a slow news week, bro. You know what I mean? When it's international football, you start reading nonsense like this.
Yeah, it's a slow week for real. Yeah. Very, very slow. That's why the Southgate, like, obviously we'll talk about it and discuss it because people ask about it, but it's like I'll take too much of it on board like that and let it affect me. Like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen. It's like summer. Like when we get linked to every player under the sun. Get linked new every day, somebody new. And they know our fan base, especially if it's a poor player, will take it on board and react to it in an emotional fashion. And then that's where you get the news story from. It's like the Southgate thing. Oh, you lot signed in Southgate. Rivals trying to, oh, you lot. All right, bet.
Yeah, but the thing is, as soon as you see that dead Southgate, Rivals amplified that whole Southgate thing. Yes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we knew we weren't signing Southgate, but somehow it became a thing, innit? Like, and that's what the newspaper talk does in these slow moments, unfortunately, bro. International breaks and all that, man. This is just what, bruv, this is what it's about, man.
Yeah, nah, for real.
And this is what it is, bro. What is it? Oh, the England game. When did Channel 4 start getting football matches, bro? Like, I'm lost, broski.
Yeah, they've been on. You know what? Let me actually, pull that game up still. I even know.
Like that. Oh look, Ivan Toney's on the screen as soon as I clicked on it. You know, like
Baby,
that.
it's the side, man. Get him to OT.
Bro, listen, I'll do what I can, bro. You know, like
Yeah,
that.
man. Talk to his agent. Is his agent hit you back yet?
Let me see.
Yeah. See, 1 second. I'm literally just gonna turn on my TV once.
No, he hasn't seen the message yet. But yeah, he'll get back to me. He'll get back to me still. What the hell? Yeah, he'll get back to me. That's my guy, bruv. You know, like that. I said people in the chat were stressed about Southgate. Bruv, this is what I'm saying, but it was never gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? Man said Diddy's neighbors out here stitching on him. Hey, bro, man need to keep an eye on this Diddy thing, bro. I can't lie, because that's got Rants Reacts written all over it. All over it, bruv. So, do you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to this game anyway, man. I'm gonna see how Toney does. Hopefully he does well.
Absolutely.
Hopefully the man them do well. Obviously Kobe Mino's starting as well, people. Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully he balls out. That's what it is. You want him to ball out without doubt. Without doubt.
Doku might cook us. Bro, if we get cooked by Doku, bro, I swear down, this nation just needs to be nuked, blood. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like, bro, Doku's trash, bro. Like, whoever's up against Doku, they need to do it, man. Man said the neighbors spilled the beans. Nah, bro, that's crazy.
I've been hearing a lot of rumors in regards to that Diddy stuff, but Diddy been, not with that, but Diddy been like a fruity done for the longest, like some of the things he said and done for years.
Oh, yeah, bro, listen.
Years back. I'm just like, Diddy always been on a mazza. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when he told, it was Fabulous, and he was with Fabulous and Jadakiss in the Drink Champs interview, and he was like, me and you ain't partied. And he was
we ain't partied together, bro. And even the game came out saying, Diddy kept saying, they need to party together, and I don't know.
Yeah, man, need to party.
And they were saying that Diddy gets guys to party with them, like gets them drunk and all that, yeah, and then gets them to do things. So he's got dirt on them, innit? That's why he likes to party with people, bro. So he can get dirt on them, bro. That's what these guys do, innit?
Diddy would party. And then even there was the actor who said that I can't remember his name. The chap will know. I think he was in Stump the Yard. And he said like,
Columbus Short.
Yeah. Diddy like rang him. And even his wife was like, yo, he wants
rang him at night time.
Yeah, I had to come to my hotel room. Who's there? It's just me.
Yeah, that's a mad thing, bro.
Like, what you mean? Like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like, this is crazy, bro. So yeah, man, I don't know about all this, bro. Yeah, 50's like probably the only man
have a ball with that.
Planet that's more paid than me, bro. He's enjoying this way too much.
Yeah. Because they've been going back and forth dissing each other for years, and then obviously more recently they had Diddy. Diddy was with his ex. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Diddy was pictured with his ex, so it's like, yeah, he's been on that, like with him and Diddy have been taking shots. I was even listening to an old diss track that he dissed Diddy. Like people in the chat remember a G Unit Radio and stuff, and like and the whole issue with Mace, like the whole nine when he's trying to stop Mace from him and all them type of things. Like, yeah, Diddy have it. I mean, 50 having a ball with it, 100%. But it'd be interesting to see what happens, because that is crazy. If he is actually indeed on the run,
man, it's gonna be It's gonna be brazy. Do you know what I'm saying? But yo, people, make sure you smash up the like button. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna redirect to this watch along.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be decent. Man's gonna see what England do. Kobe Mino starting, Ivan Toney starting. Should be decent, man.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? It should be decent. I'm looking forward to it. Who's that? Marouane Fellaini?
No way is Fellaini.
I'm not used. No, Fellaini's commentating. I'm not used to seeing.
I was about to say.
Yeah, but obviously. Yeah. It's just I'm not used to seeing him with his haircut.
Oh, you got the low trim?
Yeah, man got the low trim. But yeah, bro, trust me, Fellaini, bro. Listen, there's some good Fellaini memories, blood. I swear down. He's one of the most overhated player in Man United history, blood. I swear down. Marouane Fellaini, bro. Listen, he came in clutch for us a few times.
Fantastic plan B. I say it all the time, man. Get the ball in the box to Fellaini. He'll make something happen.
Trust me.
I'm with you. For real.
Yeah, he's talking about Ivan Toney as well. Fellaini knows, blood. He knows. Know what I mean? So we need to pattern up. We need to pattern up Toney, man. You guys make sure that you subscribe as well to Sarcasm City. The link is in the title. You already know what it is. You got anything coming up later, bro?
Yeah, people are sold. The last special of the set. We got Grizz on at 10:30, people. 10:30 p.m. UK time. So yeah, make sure you check out all the previous specials, and yeah, it'll be the last special with Grizz doing his backstory. Make sure you check out the one with Rants, because that was exceptional. Lee Gunner's done one, Troops did one, Matisse, Carefree Lewis, G did one as well. So yeah, mate, Aaron yesterday. So, and like I said, we spoke on their teams, their respective teams currently, but like I say, it was the backstory. And even though I'm cool with everyone, there's stuff about Rants I didn't know, for example, that we was talking about. It's like, right. So yeah, make sure you check them out. And I just want to say big up to you again, Rants, and your community, because you lot shown out for your special and all the specials. And yo, we closing in on 11K already. So yeah, man, salute to you lot.
Damn, like, that's it.
Closing in already. We're already at like 10.7. I'm saying
I hear it, bro.
10.8. So
that's super lit, man. So
love.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Well, big up Flawless every time. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you run the likes. You already know what it is. And yeah, we're redirecting to the watch along. And yeah, man's gonna go into the next program, and I'll see you right back.
Big up.